Yay! Yay! We're here again. Again. Jeez, I wasn't expecting that. Yes, I am streaming again. I've been enjoying this game. Am I not allowed to write game? And oh Jesus! Oh God! This is oh goodness! Give me a second. Let me reboot the game up because that just glitched out for some random reason. I have no idea why it glitched out like that. But that should... Alright, yep, everything seems to be in order. Alright, so let's load my game. Here. Okay. So last time we were in the middle of this depressing speech. Pretty much. We're going to continue with it. Let's go. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Piggy. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You just seen it for the first time. Seen what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really is going to make me say it, aren't you, Piggy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Jeez. Okay, that's a thing. Did you know that? Why do you think I make to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. The reason is... What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? This is what it feels like, and it's why I want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How's possible that Sayori kept me from listening the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why? And? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by you. It almost just feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder every day to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand now, Piggy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. I can't say that really loud. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends for everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but her. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you stop hurting. Give me a second. I need to drink some more of my water. That's what I'll do. Oh, nice cold water. Oh, God. It's so hot here. No, Piggy. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking it, once grabs Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Piggy. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile, though. Enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Piggy. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Piggy. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want her to know all I want her to know but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Hey, no matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Piggy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? Uh, um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If only I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to be meeting me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is so to come over you. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Is that my PC where I play my Doki Doki over here? And is that my anime TV? And that's where I play Splatoon 2. No, that's where I play Splatoon 2. And then that's where I play all the other games. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. It would be really embarrassing in my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look at that. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a really intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through the body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Let me grab another drink. Almost over headphones. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Oh, goodness me. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a sweet Smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps the way you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Piggy. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into a bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? Get out of here, game nerd. Game nerd, get out of here. Don't just invade my stream just to be like that. Out of my stream, game nerd. There we go. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves attached to it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. Oh, what's that? What's that way? Hmm? I'm gonna call you actually. I'm having a chat with Game know about this afterwards. But anyways. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Piggy, why would you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it with and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll wash it off. I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger. Yuri. 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 Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. No, I think that was really weird too. Ugh. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this like the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her. God damn it. Piggy, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Well, you did it first. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine all the way up, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Piggy. Yes, so are you. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I'm still just trying to, like, why? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Woo. Woo. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri has asked me to buy was the kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri quickly, unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cup. Yeah, I know what she's hiding. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors of sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Then we can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, I will write, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so, I'll throw out the banner. Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we won't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors feels a lot like an art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just when I can spend time with one other person. Meh. Even if it's something simple, like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. Boop. Easy fix. Get out of my stream, game node. Game node, you cannot come into my stream. I will keep kicking you out. No matter how many accounts you bring in, I will get rid of each of them. I think all it takes is for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over to the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush. But I can't move at the same time, causing my head to bump. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri was back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yes. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rushed and fetched a small towel, then dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneeled back down in front of her. Here. I pat Yuri's face and cheek and for God's sake. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having cold water. Oh, just the sound of that. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Yeah, I'm not really getting this whole thing with Yuri. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks in my eyes. It's an intense expression I recognize when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in days and enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently through slightly parted lips. What is happening? I don't know. Is the aroma of jasmine giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around and send chilling sensations through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. Yuri, back off. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. It's not really. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movement seems clumsier like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. This should do it. I've finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Oh, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. No, I wasn't. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her thoughts, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean it's the last time it can happen. Does it? Once Yuri packs up, I walk to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Did you like what Yuri said? Sayori. Sayori. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Oh, I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking about today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Piggy. Yuri takes a step. Yuri takes a step close to me and briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, jeez, get away. I kind of like that about you. Well, back off. How am I supposed to respond to that? By yelling, back off. But I don't get the chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Uh, hi, Piggy. Sayori, just now, we weren't. It's okay, Piggy. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry that I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, wait. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. Say what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Piggy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much easier if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Piggy. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your time and sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden the mine is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. Putting a hand on her shoulder, I reassure her. I'm scared, Piggy. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Piggy. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slammed my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember what I said? Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Obviously, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Yeah, let me think about this. So, I feel that saying that she'll be Zero's friend will keep it going the way, but saying this could completely crush her, like completely mentally crush her, or make her think like, oh, he really cares about me. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. You should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Hee. Suddenly, Three wraps her arms tightly around me. Hair reveal. Hair reveal. It's actually somewhat accurate to me, but if I was shorter. I don't know what route I'm going. I don't know what route I'm going. Suddenly, Sarah runs around tightly around me. Piggy, are you okay? Yeah. I held Sarah in my arm and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I love you, Piggy. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sarah's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Piggy. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes possible tomorrow our first date, huh? Well, what are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Piggy. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should do something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Uh, is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going off her house and waking her up, but I decide that's a little too much. Meanwhile, preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner paint is dry. I didn't roll up and take it with me. 5 watching. Away! Yes. 5 watching. Yay. Oh. Send me a pleasant text reminding me. I'm just gonna text. Just texted me during the stream. Okay, just someone being like, oh yeah. Oh no, it's 4. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, it's probably the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm excited for it to be over there and I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure this event will be great too.
Piggy, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks of the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing what it's not nearly as simple as for her. I only said it because it's the only way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Piggy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't plan to bring that up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so.
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly written on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what is I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But her poem was never actually finished. It just stops moving. Monica? What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Piggy? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem just feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so.
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Yeah, this is going to be a very disturbing scene if anyone wants to click off. just to let you guys know. Isn't that really something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Final warning if you want to click off, because it's disturbing. Enter a room like this. Let me just... Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yep, she dead. Yeah, she very dead. Oh, damn, she dead. An exception how it has occurred. Yeah, she dead. She pretty dead. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Terry I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is to care about her. Then why did I confess to her to make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swollen thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always had been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Something I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Oh. Oh. And this is where it really starts to go downhill. Yay! Things going downhill, that's fun. Can we... Well, that's a little garbled mess of character. Yeah, let's just... the music, it's... the music's already getting distorted. The music's already getting distorted. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might toward herself. That girl lives in my neighborhood and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me, I always feel better off running away. However, I just throw in the island in front of the crosswalk and let the little catch up to me. Okay. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples of friends. And friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. So Sayori is just gone. Sayori is no longer in this scenario. She disappeared, boy. I always tell myself this about trying to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly... Wait, can I... Where'd all my saves go? Yeah, all my saves are gone. Anyway, there's always the anime club, but it's not like there will be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. No, I packed my things and I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Well, that ship sunk. Rip Emmy, that ship sunk. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably end up demanding me. Way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Piggy? Oh, jeez. Hi. How are you? Hi. Hi, Monica. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, that's me. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Right, I was right because I didn't hear the music. Whenever the music disappears, you know something bad's gonna happen. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Nope, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Oh, my heart. I'm gonna just keep my headphones off for now. Let's just keep those off for now. I hate horror games. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Piggy, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? No, I'm not looking for a club at all. Don't worry, Monica. I can go without a club. I mean, no. Can I have an eraser so I can just erase this line? In that case, is there any chance you'd like to do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. How could I refuse someone like Monica? Because she's evil? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, you're really sweet, Piggy, you know that? It's nothing really. No, it's a lot. Shall we go then? I'll go look for the materials another time. You are more important. I'll shave Monica bald. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, generally used for the third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Ah. 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 I'm just gonna cover up Monica's face right here. Just gonna cover up Monica with the. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let me just go into the bot room and. Don't like it. The game isn't hacked. It's just like it's part of the game being psychological horror, but I don't like it. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. No. Chill. No, chill. This is spooky. It's like it's seriously bad. It's gotten like awful. Oh gosh dang. I'm just oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. I guess. Seriously, you bought a boy? Oh, wait, what is this? What happened to it? Oh, no, mate. No, just straight no. What happened to that? Character textbook. Oh, I don't like this at all. I just don't want to. I don't want to. I don't like it. I don't like it all. Mm, this is getting too spooky for me, mate. Mm. Mm. My heart is like, I can't even. Oh. Mm. It's because they haven't been introduced yet.
Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Piggy. Always escaping this situation. This club is full of incredibly evil girls. So let me guess. You're like his boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who lives with more mature intimate, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into Piggy in the classroom. He decided to come check the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In any case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Piggy? 'Cause you're evil. Because her food desk arranged to a form table. Yuri walks into the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. I still feel awkward. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. What has made people very interested in putting all the evidence of making something brand new? I'm like, I've just like, voices nominated. Like, our voices I've just died on.
Is that? Let me just refresh this thing. Am I okay? I don't feel okay. Is this stream actually going anywhere, or is it just stuck on the same frame? It's weird. Now let me try to do something. Oh. Oh god. Yeah, this game seriously just seems to be falling apart at this point. The game is literally falling apart. Just. Oh, it's done again. Part of me just really doesn't want. Okay, we're back to this. Okay. Yeah, Monica, you can chill. Okay, oh, that's not what I want. Okay, let's not, especially when something doesn't gather attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Those different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Vera returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places down a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. And that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a bad pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Tea. What? Ah, why is it doing this? Stupid. Okay, this is simply being weird. Let me fix that. Oh God. Oh dear Lord. What is? Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh God. Oh dear goodness. Alright, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay, what kind of things do you like to read? Nothing! Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously the way her light up answer she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Stories with deep... Wait, what? Isn't it amazing how I can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just want to try to grasp something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say That Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Oh no. Natsuki averts her eyes. I wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Should I use the skip option? What? It doesn't let me skip. It's not good. You must be willing to open up your ears. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can give an example of how nice can feel better and share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. I don't trust that face, Monica. How about this? Let's get Yuri quiz including for Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we can all share our poems with each other. Please don't. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to ensure the club with all of its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, please? Hold on, there's still one problem. Anyone's like, what? No, oh no, 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 no. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I don't trust this at all. Oh god. It's frozen again. I'm gonna need to just game capture, get out of here. Bring in a new game capture. Oh, Doki Doki. Oh dear god, it's getting worse. It getting slowly worse. Send help. Yeah, vibration is falling traffic apartment comfortable my entire time. I said I would never join this club. Oh my god, that's my dog. Still don't trust this damn door. Never thought I'd do this club. Monica may have consistently stopped by, but I haven't made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I think we will be stopping right here. Going to the main menu. Oh my gosh. Give me a second. Okay. Well, that wasn't. Apologies. Oh my god. I don't like this. Thank you for watching me suffer. And yay, this isn't fun. Send help. Wait, I don't even know if I'm gonna come back to this.
if you really want to see more of this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And why am I ending this off like a video? Tell me in the comments below if you want to see more. And yeah, I'm done with this game for now. I'm done with this for now. See ya. And